Hi everyone, happy Friday and welcome to Cindy's Corner. It's the first Friday in March and you know how the weather is. Don't they say it comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb? I don't remember, but you know, it's pretty cold here in New York City area. It feels like 37 degrees out, and would you believe it, this week we had our first snow of the entire season. We haven't had any snow this year at all, so it's kind of been fun to see it come down. It didn't last long. I mean, it was snow followed by rain, and then it all kind of washed away. So that, in a way, that's a good thing. I love to see it snow, but I don't like it to hang around, you know? So since it's cold, I decided that tonight I'm gonna have a hot beverage cocktail, and I'm gonna have a nice snack plate, and I'm gonna take you along with me while I fix everything together. So first off, we're gonna start with our snack plate. And I had some olives left over from last week or the week before, and I decided to make a tapenade. Now, tapenade is really, you know, you can find a lot of recipes online, but you know, it's just kind of to taste. So it's just chopped olives, and now you're just going to add a whole bunch of different things to it. So what I added here is I have chopped garlic in here, I have some lemon zest, I have some capers, I put some chopped mint, little chopped parsley in here, a little salt and pepper, and I even put a little bit of red chili flakes in here to give it just a little bit of a kick. Okay, and then there's a little bit of olive oil, just to kind of, you know, put it together. Okay, so this kind of thing, like here I have it in a bowl with a spoon. You could, you know, if you're serving this to your guests, you just put it out. You could get like a little spreader for people to spread it onto their crackers. I'm going to kind of pre-make my plate. So I have my dish, but I'm going to have that on the side. So tonight I have two different kinds of things to put that on. So I have some crackers. So these are the Breton crackers. I really like these. They go nice with a lot of different things. And also I wanted to show you another thing that I used a couple weeks ago that's really nice. I stopped by the Greek store tonight on my way home, and they have these little toasts. So these are like Melba toasts kind of thing. These are pretty good size ones. So this is a great platform and real easy to use, you know, when you're having spreads and dips and kind of things. So that's a nice thing. So let me get my plate out and we'll start kind of putting this together. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some of the tapenade onto crackers. So I'm just going to kind of spread that on there like that. Okay, and then the reason why I went by the Greek store today on my way home was I wanted to get some feta cheese. I thought that would be really nice, something that's a little bit salty to put on top of this tapenade. And I'm just going to put a little bit of cubes on top of here. Yeah, this looks really nice. Okay, so we got a cracker platform, okay, with a tapenade and then some feta cheese on top. Okay, so I'm going to put that on my snack plate. Okay, let me do like one more of those. And some of the recipes for the tapenade, I saw people add even anchovies to flavor it, you know. And don't be afraid of anchovies, because they really give a meaty taste to your food. It's like gives it an extra full flavor. And gosh, this looks good. This olives, this was a package of vacuum sealed olives. They were three different kinds. There were Kalamata, there were green olives, and there were black olives, and they were all kind of pre-marinated in olive oil and seasonings like rosemary and thyme and things like that. And so they were great, but you know, the only downside on this was that all of them had the pits in it. So when I was chopping this up, I had to work really hard to get that out. But anywho, let me keep moving along here and get some little feta on here. Wow, that looks nice and attractive. I'm going to like that a lot. And the other thing that I thought of was if you're on a diet, like, you know, I've got vacation in a couple months, and I'm working on losing that, you know, 10 pounds we always get around Christmas time. Another way to do this is to take another platform, which is I'm using a cucumber slice, and put the tapenade on that. And that's a great way, use a vegetable, you know, as a platform to put your spread on. That's a really great way to save some calories. Okay, and then I'm going to put some feta on top of that. Okay, so here we have the cucumber with the feta and the tapenade. Okay, let me get another one of these. More than one way to skin a cat, as they say. Okay. All right. Okay, so I got a couple things here on my plate, but I'm just going to add some of the cucumbers on the sides to have some fresh munch, you know, along with my tapenade. And the other item I'm going to add onto my plate is some multicolor grape tomatoes. You know, it's always great to have some nice colorful items on your plate. I'm going to put a couple over on this side as well. I'll put maybe a couple over here. Okay, that's a really good way to add some color and some good taste to your platter. Doesn't that look nice? Okay, so this is my snack plate for tonight. So I'm going to put this over on the table, and then we're going to get started on the beverage. Okay, so I'm going to move these things over there too. Okay, I've got some nice guitar music in the background tonight. You know, every Friday I come home from work, my work week is done, and now I want to relax. So I kind of get the mood lighting on, I turn some nice music on, I like my Pandora app, and then I have a snack and a cocktail, and that's Friday. Okay, now tonight, since how it is cold, we're gonna have a hot cocktail beverage. What we're gonna do tonight is a hot buttered rum. Okay, so I got my measuring cup here, and then here I have 1 teaspoon of butter. To that, I'm gonna add a mix of spices. So this is brown sugar. I got some cinnamon in here. Actually, things that you can add is cloves, ground nutmeg, allspice. And you know what turns out? It turns out those are the same things that are in pumpkin pie spice, which I bought some extra bottles of that last fall. So I'm just gonna use that and put that in here. Okay, then we're gonna add a splash of vanilla. So let's get a little bit of vanilla in there. Okay, here's a little splash. Okay, and now boiling water. So the recipe I'm using uses a cup of boiling water. We'll see if I actually use all of that. Okay, and I'm just going to start off by not putting all of it in, but I just want to get it in here and start stirring this so I can get everything kind of mixed and dissolved. Oh, This smells like French toast, you know? That's such a nice smell. All those spices with butter. How can you go wrong with that, you know? I like that. Okay, let me put the rest. Okay, stir that up a little. And then we're going to add some gold rum. We're going to add 2 ounces of that. So let's get my shot glass. Just a reminder that my shot glass is 2 ounces exactly. So we're going to fill this up and pour it in. Okay. Now, I wasn't sure whether we'd have actually enough room to put all the water in here, but I think we will have a little bit of room here. Okay, I'll give that a nice stir. Okay, let's take a, God, that smells so good. Okay, now I've got my footed cup here. This is a great cup for hot drinks. Okay, and then I'm garnishing it with a cinnamon stick, and what I did here is I took a bamboo skewer and I stuck it through there so that it will kind of stand up inside the glass. Okay, so now I'm just going to pour my drink in here. There we go. A little bit left over. Okay, and then I can use that cinnamon stick to kind of swirl that around and also get a nice flavor. Okay, so I'm wishing you a great weekend. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you next week. If you're enjoying this channel, I encourage you to subscribe, like, share with your friends. It's a lot of fun what we do over here. And I'll meet you over on Facebook because I'll be posting pictures of what I've made tonight, and we'll see what everybody else is doing Friday night. Okay, so have a great weekend. Cheers.